In this slide, we will discuss four important characteristics of object oriented programming. Abstraction, second is inheritance, third is encapsulation, and fourth one is polymorphism. In this slide, we will discuss abstraction. Abstraction means to hide the complex feature of a system and to provide only the essential features of a system to the user. You take an example of a car system. If a user want to drive a car, he should not be aware of how fuel is burning, how piston is moving, but only if he knows how to shift the gears, how to control the steering, how to apply the brakes, he is able to drive the car. In a car system, the complex features like fuel is burning, piston is moving is hidden from the user, whereas the essential features like accelerator, brake and clutch is provided to the user. Again, abstraction means to hide the complex feature of a system and to provide the essential features of a system to the user. Inheritance. Inheritance is the term which is derived from the biological term heredity. In biology, the heredity means the transfer of chromosomes from parent to child. In the same way, whenever a user wants to use or reuse a code from one class to another class is known as inheritance. So inheritance means when a class exhibits or acquires the property of another class is known as inheritance. Inheritance is a mechanism in object oriented programming that allows a new class to be created from an existing one. A class which gives the property is called as parent class. A class which receives the property is known as child class. There is two more names for parent class, base class and super class. In the same way, there are two more names for child class, derived class or subclass. Encapsulation. Encapsulation means wrapping up of data member and member function into a single unit in the form of a class is known as encapsulation. It is a technique that binds together data and function into a single unit. The main thing is that why we are wrapping to protect our data from unauthorized access and misuse. The goal of encapsulation is to make easy access of the software without knowing its implementation detail. For example, a switchboard. In a switchboard, we have wrapped several things like set of wires and some important switches and boards. Why we wrapped? To protect from unauthorized access and misuse. In the similar way, if you take an example of CPU cabinet. In a CPU cabinet, we have wrapped several subunits like motherboard, CMOS, RAM, CD-ROM. All these subunits we have wrapped in a single unit and the name of that unit is called as cabinet. One important thing you note down, why we wrapped? To protect nobody can access from outside. So again, encapsulation means the wrapping up of data into a single unit in the form of a class is known as encapsulation. But why we are wrapping? To protect our data from unauthorized access and misuse. In the simple example, in real life example, you can take the example of toffee, candy. Why candy we wrapped in a wrapper? So nobody can, no insects, no viruses can harm the toffee. To protect our toffee, we wrapped in a single unit. The next term is polymorphism. Polymorphism is derived from the two important terms poly and morphous. Poly means many and morphous means form. It is the ability of an object to behave differently in different situation. In the real life example, you take an example of any boy. If any boy is behaving differently in different situation, he is behaving differently at home, he is behaving differently in computer class, he is behaving differently in maths class, he is behaving differently with friends, he is behaving differently with parents. So he is one object only, but according to the time and situation, he is behaving differently at different situation. Here in this slide, one important example is given: plus operator. If you check plus operator, whenever plus operator works with integer, it is used to add the two numeric values. But whenever the plus operator is used with strings, it is used to join the two strings. And keep in your mind, the operator is same, but when it is working for integer, it is doing addition. When it is working with strings, it is doing concatenation or joining. So operator is one only, but behaving differently at different situation. Advantages of object oriented programming. Through inheritance, we can eliminate code and extend the existing classes. So reusability of code can be possible in OOPS. Through polymorphism, complexity in code can be reduced. Through function overloading concept, operator overloading concept, we can reduce the code. Easy to understand. The principle of data encapsulation helps the programmer to build secure program. Software complexity can be easily managed.